There is a place on this earth that calls to the soul, the Sahara. Its name alone conjures images of endless horizons, golden sands stretching beyond sight, and a silence so profound it feels sacred. The Sahara is not just a desert, it is a living, breathing entity, ancient and mysterious, whispering to those who listen. In Tunisia, its golden gates swing wide, inviting you in. Here, the desert is both a boundary and a beginning, a threshold to another world, where the ordinary rules of life seem to fall away. I'd always dreamt of the desert, endless dunes, ancient caravans, stories lost to the sand. The thought of following in the footsteps of traders and nomads, of feeling the same sun and wind filled me with anticipation. Planning the trip was part of the magic. Each detail, from the route to the supplies, felt like a ritual, an act of respect for the vastness I was about to enter. The map looked empty, but it was full of life and secrets. Every blank space hinted at hidden wonders, every line a path to adventure. I traced routes to Tozeur, Duz, Matmata, each name a promise. These towns, perched on the edge of the unknown, seemed to beckon with the allure of discovery. The Berber people, true children of this land, have a culture as old as the sand. Their traditions, music, and stories are woven into the very fabric of the Sahara, offering a glimpse into a way of life shaped by the desert's rhythms. I packed light, left the familiar behind, and embraced the unknown. There's a freedom in carrying only what you need, in letting go of comforts to make space for new experiences. The Tunisian Sahara is more than sand. Lush oases burst from the arid ground, shimmering salt flats stretch like mirrors to the sky. Rugged mountains rise unexpectedly, and hidden villages offer shelter and stories. Each landscape is a chapter in the desert's epic tale. History is carved into rocks and built into homes. Every grain of sand holds a memory. The ancient dwellings of Matmata, carved into the earth, speak of resilience and adaptation, while rock carvings tell stories older than memory. The chance to walk through living history pulled me in. To stand where civilizations once thrived, to touch stones shaped by hands long gone, is to feel the weight and wonder of time. The journey began, a leap into raw beauty. Each step into the dunes was a step away from the world I knew and a step closer to something timeless. I wanted to feel the sun's heat on my skin, hear the silence that only the desert knows, and see a sky so clear you could almost touch the stars. The Sahara's nights are a tapestry of constellations, its days a lesson in endurance and awe. The Sahara is not just a destination, it's an experience that changes you. It strips away distractions, leaving only what matters: connection, wonder, and humility before nature's grandeur. It teaches resilience, simplicity, and the power of nature. The desert's challenges reveal your strengths and your limits, reminding you that survival here depends on respect and adaptability. I set off not just to see a new place, but to discover a new part of myself, hidden between the sun and the sand. In the Sahara, I found not only adventure, but a deeper sense of belonging to the world and to the stories that shape us all. The journey south from the coast is a transformation, a slow unraveling of the familiar. As we leave behind the blue shimmer of the Mediterranean, the world outside the window begins to shift, each mile taking us further from the comforts of the known and deeper into the heart of something ancient and wild. Green fields, lush and vibrant, gradually give way to dusty plains. The air grows warmer, drier, and the scent of salt and seaweed is replaced by the earthy aroma of sun-baked soil. The landscape is in flux, a living map of change. Small towns drift past our windows. Donkeys amble along the roadside, their pace unhurried, while people gather in shaded cafes, sipping mint tea and sharing quiet conversation. Life here moves to a different rhythm, one dictated by the sun and the sand. The further we travel, the more the landscape becomes elemental, stripped down to its bare essentials. The horizon stretches wider, the sky seems to expand, and the earth itself feels raw, as if preparing us for the immense scale that lies ahead. Then suddenly the first true dune rises before us, a golden giant sculpted by wind and time, its curves glowing beneath the endless blue sky. It feels like a threshold, a marker between worlds. The sand here is impossibly fine, soft as silk, shifting and swirling with every breath of wind. It slips through your fingers, weightless and warm, carrying with it the memory of countless journeys. I stepped out of the vehicle, feeling the sudden intensity of the heat. The grains of sand ran through my fingers, each one a tiny fragment of the vastness that surrounded me. In that moment, I felt both small and infinite. This was the Sahara, vast, silent, magnificent. The silence here is profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind and the distant call of a bird. It is a place that demands awe, a landscape that humbles and inspires. The horizon is a sharp, unwavering line where gold meets blue, a boundary between earth and sky that seems to stretch on forever. It's a view that stirs something deep within, a sense of possibility and wonder. Here, there are no distractions, just wind, sun, and sand. The world is reduced to its purest elements, and in that simplicity, there is a kind of freedom. It forces you to be present, to let go of the noise and clutter of daily life. In the vastness of the desert, every thought feels clearer, every breath more deliberate. We drove deeper into the dunes, watching as their shapes and colors shifted with the changing light. The sun painted the sand in shades of gold, amber, and rose, each moment more beautiful than the last. Arriving at the edge of the Grand Erg Oriental, our guide greeted us with a warm smile, welcoming us to the true Sahara. It felt like the beginning of an adventure, a step into a world untouched by time. From here we'd travel by camel, leaving the modern world behind. The gentle sway of the camels promised a new rhythm, a slower pace, and a deeper connection to the land. The Golden Gateway was open, inviting us to step forward and lose ourselves in the endless beauty of the desert. After the stark, endless expanse of the desert, where the sand stretches to the horizon and the sun blazes overhead, a miracle appears on the landscape. Tozeur is a miracle, a true oasis, a lush haven that seems almost impossible in the heart of the Sahara. Here, thousands of date palms rise up, their fronds weaving together to create a cool, shady canopy that shields you from the relentless desert sun. The air beneath the palms is noticeably cooler, filled with the sweet, earthy scent of ripening dates and the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze. Ancient irrigation channels, ingeniously designed, snake through the palmari, bringing life-giving water to the roots of every tree, a system that has sustained this oasis for countless generations. Walking through the grove, you feel as if you've stepped into a secret garden hidden away from the world, where time slows and nature flourishes. The old town's clay brick architecture, with its geometric patterns and sun-baked walls, is both simple and sophisticated, a testament to centuries of tradition and artistry. As you wander the Medina's narrow alleys, you discover hidden courtyards, vibrant with color, and shops filled with local crafts, spices, and textiles. The dates here, known as Deglet Noor, are prized for their golden hue and honeyed sweetness. Each bite is like tasting a drop of sunshine, nurtured by the oasis itself. In the bustling market, the heart of Tozeur's community, you connect with local culture. Traders greet you with warm smiles, and the air buzzes with the sounds of daily life. Beyond the sheltering palms, the landscape transforms again. Chott El Djerid, a vast, shimmering salt flat, stretches out like a white sea under the blazing sky. Mirages dance on the horizon, their ghostly shapes flickering in the heat, making the landscape feel dreamlike and otherworldly, as if you've stepped onto another planet. Tozeur is a place of life, beauty, and unforgettable contrasts. A true oasis of wonder, where the desert's harshness gives way to a world of abundance and magic. Deep in the Tunisian desert lies a pilgrimage for film lovers, the Star Wars sets. This landscape became Tatooine, and many sets remain, slowly reclaimed by sand. Visiting the Lars homestead on the Chott El Djerid salt flats is surreal. The white-domed structure is instantly familiar, a childhood dream come to life. Nearby, Mos Espa's alien city streets stand empty, blending fiction with desert reality. The sets are open to the elements, becoming modern ruins. Local guides share stories of the films and their impact on the community. It's a playful, magical chapter in the Sahara adventure. The Sahara is the ancestral home of the Amazigh or Berber people. In Matmata, Berber communities live in underground homes, troglodyte dwellings. These cool, whitewashed spaces are carved into hillsides, adapted to the harsh climate. Welcomed with mint tea, I saw simple kitchens, looms and symbols of protection. Berber art and language are ancient, rich with meaning. Tattoos and jewelry tell stories of tribe and tradition. Sharing a meal in an underground home, I learned that travel is about connection. The Berber heart is as powerful as the desert sun. The Sahara, though seemingly barren, teems with life. Dromedary camels are the heart of desert travel, adapted to survive the harshest conditions. Fennec foxes, desert monitors, and scarab beetles thrive here. Hardy plants, deep-rooted and water-wise, burst into bloom after rare rains. The date palm is the oasis lifeblood, food, shelter, and material for life. Every creature and plant is a lesson in resilience. The Sahara is a living, breathing world of survivors. Sunset and nightfall in the desert are pure magic. The sand glows orange, pink, and purple as the sun sets. Silence deepens. The world holds its breath. As darkness falls, the stars emerge, millions bright and close. The Milky Way stretches across the sky, a shimmering river of light. Lying on cool sand, listening to Berber star stories, you feel your place in the universe. The desert night sky is a memory of wonder etched forever in the mind. To travel the Sahara is a privilege and a responsibility. The desert is fragile, leave no trace. Respect local culture, dress modestly, ask before taking photos, learn a few words of Arabic. Support local artisans, guides, and businesses to help communities thrive. Travel with an open heart and mind. Embrace the slow pace and unexpected changes. The Sahara teaches resilience, simplicity, and connection. By traveling with respect, you protect this incredible place and enrich your own journey. My journey through the Tunisian Sahara ends, but its magic stays with me. The desert taught me the beauty of simplicity and resilience. The warmth of human connection is the true treasure. The kindness of the Tunisian people made the landscapes even more beautiful. The Sahara is a place of wonder, challenge, and transformation. If you hear the desert's whisper, go and see it for yourself. Let it fill you with awe and gratitude. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. To see where the road takes us next, follow our journey.